here we are. This is who we are.
Hey everyone, welcome to another Heart reaction on this channel. We've done quite a bit of Heart on this channel. So if you're a Heart fan and you stumbled on our channel and you think you'd like to give a couple numpties like us a listen through our Heart journey, it's very positive. So if you like positive reactions to a band that you enjoy, which could be Heart, then check out all of our Heart reactions in the playlist, or just Google Heart Welp. It'll come up because I'm pretty sure I got everything in the playlist, but I know in the last year or two I've done that. The earlier stuff, I'm not sure. So yeah, just Google Heart Welp reaction. You'll get all of our stuff. Okay, a very few Heart Welp will be out there on YouTube other than our channel. Okay, Miguel, of course, he is our longest patron. He's been with us for the longest amount of time since day one. Nathan, he was probably our first patron.
He said he's the longest patron.
He's the longest. He is. There's nobody longer than Miguel. Miguel will be very happy to hear that. So he said, "Hola, Ryan and Nathan. My request for another Heart is Crazy on You," which I know you know the song, right, Nathan? Yes. Okay. So before anyone asks us, you guys don't know what rock are you?
You're making up your reactions.
Okay, so we do. But have you seen the live Rock and Roll Hall of Fame performance that was performed 11 years ago or 12 years ago? No. So you and I have not seen that performance. So that's what we're going to react to, folks. The 2013 live performance of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But here's some more history. We got some more Heart history. You ready?
Okay.
Anne and Nancy were unhappy about having to perform 2 songs on stage with the original 4 members of Heart. Remember we talked about our last reaction about the whole...
the whole history and the fallout and where they stood after. Yeah, okay.
I love Anne and Nancy, but they're like, no.
We're not going to step on stage with those other people.
It's so unfortunate. I'm sure even the Heart fans would agree. It's so unfortunate, no matter how good a band is that you enjoyed. And I enjoy bands where I hate it that there's bad blood. I hate that. You know, so they weren't happy about it. Roger mentioned that the sisters refused to meet them or hold rehearsals. So they didn't even hold rehearsals. So on the night of the induction, Anne wore a black hat pulled down over her eyes, later explaining that it helped her ease her anxiety about the unwanted reunion. Now, that's fair. Have you ever worked with someone, Nathan, that you're uncomfortable around, or that you maybe just for whatever reason you don't like so much that you actually you have a hard time being in the same office with them?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So have I. So have I. I've had high anxiety. So to be fair to Anne, we're not criticizing. That's her journey. If she's uncomfortable with somebody for whatever reason, I get it. The anxiety can be very high. So upon arrival, Anne and Nancy enforced 3-minute changes to the enforced 3 last-minute changes to the performance. They agreed to perform only one song, Crazy on You, with the original lineup. The second song was to be performed with Heart's new lineup. Okay. Debbie, Heart's new keyboardist, replaced the original keyboardist Howard, who was shifted to rhythm guitar. Additionally, Jerry Cantrell from Alice in Chains joined them on stage. There you go. Cool.
Oh, okay.
The sisters later said that having Debbie and Jerry on stage helped alleviate their anxiety about being around Roger, Steve, Mike, and Howard. It's a little sad that the induction couldn't be fully enjoyed. Yeah, so be it. So that gives you the context of the history there, but let's see how... It's funny. I bet you there's people in the crowd who don't even realize all that drama.
Yeah, I mean, if they're like hardcore Heart fans, they would
know.
Yeah, but if you're just kind of like, oh, wow, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, you wouldn't, Yeah,
it sucks. A really quick side note. This was the same issue that happened when Van Halen was inducted to the Hall of Fame. I think David Lee Roth didn't show up. And it's just... same with Guns N' Roses. I think they're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Axl didn't show up, I think, or something like that. This is weird stuff. It's just weird. Yeah, it's too bad. Okay, here we go. nice to hear her just play by herself. It's nice.
Here goes.
Yeah. There they are.
We may still have time, we might still get by. Every time I think about it, I wanna cry. With bombs and the devil, and the kids keep coming. No way to breathe easy, no time to be yours. But I tell myself I'm doing alright. There's nothing left to do tonight but go crazy on you, crazy on you. Let me go crazy, crazy on you. Oh, my love is the evening breeze touching your skin, the gentle sweet singing of leaves in the wind, the whisper that calls after you in the night, and kisses your ear in the early, early light. Hey, and you don't need no wonder, you're doing fine. Some look at mine and they think I'm crazy on you, crazy on you. Let me go crazy, crazy on you. Oh, wild man's world is crying in pain. What you gonna do when everybody's insane? So afraid of one, so afraid of you. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Crazy on you, crazy on you. Let me go crazy, crazy on you. Oh, I was a willow last night in a dream. I bent down over a clear running stream. I sang you the song that I heard up above. You kept me alive with your sweet flowing love, yeah. Crazy, crazy on you, yeah. Crazy, crazy on you. Let me go crazy, crazy on you.
Oh, how many guitars are there?
Tom Petty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, show us Tom Petty make us saddles.
You know, it was like, I was ready to have a really positive. And then
Yeah.
Tom Petty.
Tom Petty. Oh, man. All right. Okay. It sucks that we know Tom Petty because we can't react to him. It's like, okay.
I know.
Um,
I know.
wow.
Have you ever watched the documentary on Tom Petty? Side note.
No.
Oh, it's really good.
Where's it on?
Well, I watched it a couple of years ago, but it was Netflix, I think. Yeah.
Okay, I'll take a look. Okay, so I get to start this. I mean, obviously we know the song. I double checked. I felt like it was a longer version. I don't know if I've ever heard the album version. I'm familiar with the radio song. We've heard it growing up. Of course, it was on the radio. Yeah. We're driving the car. Their parents and AM radio. This came out when we were kids all the time. Let's be honest. So, like, yes, you would have to live under a rock not to know this song, especially in our age and stage of life. But so the album version is like a 4-minute, 53-second version. So I think that's what we heard was the full radio edit cut. It was the vocals, the changes. And of course, watching this, we talked about this when we watched the 1978 live performance of Cook and Fire or Fire and Cook, or what was that one called again? Fire Cook or Cooking with Fire? Cooking with Fire?
Cooking with Fire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire the Cook.
Fire the Cook.
And we were talking about the alternate universe where the band didn't break up. We got a snapshot right there. We got a little bit of a Here they are. They're all alive at this time in 2013. I think they're also alive. But here they are, 2013. There they are, looking a little bit older, a little bit more weathered. But that's great. They're still playing, killing it. So you got a little taste there, Miguel. We got a little bit of a taste of Heart never breaking apart. And it's cool to see them on stage together. We're new fans in the sense that we don't know their history. We're learning. And it's just, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to hear about the breakup. Sorry, it's so stupid. Who's on first? Anyways, I mean, obviously a professional performance, and that's without rehearsals.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's with all the anxiety going into it too, right?
Which just shows you before you start.
Yeah.
The professionalism. That's what I was getting at too, because they were playing on stage like there was no issues.
Yeah.
So they're human. They're allowed to have their anxieties and their hurt feelings, but it goes to show you at the end of the day, these guys are professionals. They're still performing to the fans. They're going to let bygones be bygones. And for that moment, they're not doing it for them. It's for you guys showing up and cheering. That's you got to give credit where credit's due that they would get that kind of performance. Yeah.
No, I like your insights. I'm listening to this because I've heard this song so many times. It was one of those songs that comes on the like when I was I did a floor covering for a stint, and that was like that song is like almost you hear that song daily on the radio.
Yeah.
And it's very true to the original. I think that's what's really kind of blew me away with that performance was how very true to the original it is. And there's a moment in this song when they all harmonize. It's right. It's Nancy and I don't know which member is the one that was singing, but it was very clear that like the addition of that voice was what kind of like, oh, there's Heart. They're back together again. Yeah. And I'm sure Heart fans know what I'm talking about, that they hear that part and it's just like, oh yeah, that's their sound. And like you say, it's heartbreaking that it doesn't actually, pan out. And and there's all kinds of, I don't want to like blame one person or the other.
No.
But it always seems to come down to like, okay, who just needs to like be the better person and step up? Right. Somebody's doubling down on like, nope, I can't.
Yeah.
I just cannot abide this any longer. Or both, right? Sometimes there's two people that are just, they can't bring themselves to forgive or to like move on. So it's often it comes down to those kinds of things. Right. And in the end, it's heartbreaking because in the end, the people that aren't willing to take that step are the ones who are hurting themselves. Right. So I don't want to say who's at blame, but,
we don't know what they've been through. We're not privy to their conversations, the things that were said, the things. We're not privy to any of that. And but it does still suck on a fan level. That's where we're allowed to come and say, "Come on, guys, bury the hatchet." But this is the age old issue for so many bands. You could spend 5 hours listing every band. And the breakups and the hurt feeling. Yeah. It's amazing when bands don't do that. Very few bands like U2. Maybe.
They just
the same four guys. Like it's tough.
Rolling Stones.
No, they've had breakups and deaths and but they've had breakups for sure. I'm
Okay, I
90%
didn't know
sure
that.
people left the band. Yeah. Anyways, it's tough. I don't know the history of all the bands, but you'd be hard pressed to find a band that's been out for longer than 10 years that has the same members from the debut album.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hard pressed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well,
Well.
it was a great little journey you're bringing us on here, Miguel. I think this is a good. I like the direction you're taking us here with this history and the, kind of fleshing out all the more details about the band and seeing them there. Yeah, it really, like we're not longtime Heart fans, but we've really been brought along well on this journey, and that was as heartbreaking as it can get for both to see and to experience. So thank you for that. And thanks everyone for joining us. As Ryan said, check out our extensive Heart library, and we'll see you on the next one.